Hi, it's Keto Granny, and this evening I bake some keto bread rolls. Sometimes I want to have some bread and I want to have something to replace my Hawaiian sweet rolls. I love those rolls, and these are some keto bread rolls that you can actually make, and they are really, really delicious. To start these rolls, I use 3 cups of mozzarella cheese, the shredded mozzarella cheese, and to this I'm going to add 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then I'm going to put this in the microwave and let it melt, I'd say for about a minute at a time, because you want to make sure that it doesn't burn, and you want to make sure that it softens up. As you are microwaving, when you're done, just make sure that you mix those cheeses together really, really good. You want to make sure that they blend up really, really well. And after you mix these up, then you can go ahead and set the cheese mixture off to the side. Now you're gonna have to use your food processor. At least this is the best thing to use in order to mix up the biscuit dough. It'll blend much better and it'll be much easier for you to use. So after your cheeses are melted together, just make sure that you stir them to make sure you get it mixed really, really well. Now I'm using a spatula, but you could use whatever is easiest for you to make sure that these cheeses are mixed together really well. So you see, I have my cheeses and I have them mixed together. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and set these off to the side, and I'm going to take the remainder of my ingredients and place them into my food processor. So I'm going to place in a 1/4 cup of coconut flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 1/4 cups of almond flour. I used a 1/4 cup of sour cream and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder along with 2 eggs. So put everything into your food processor, and also go ahead and add your cheese mixture in there also. Now you can add it in any order that you like. You just want to make sure you get everything into the food processor, because you're going to mix this up. Like I said, it's easier to mix in the food processor because it will blend it much better. Okay, and this is how it looks as it's being blended, as you can look and see. And I'm going to blend this just a little bit more. And then what you do is take your dough and make it into balls and place it on some wax paper. You want to make sure you place it on wax paper because you want to make sure that your, you want to make sure that your rolls don't stick in the pan. So you can brush them with a little bit of butter, but for me what I did was I waited until after the rolls had cooked, and then I brushed them with butter. But cook your rolls at 400 degrees in the oven, and I cooked mine for 18 minutes. You want to keep an eye on the rolls to make sure that they don't burn, because they cooked really fast. And actually, they were done at about 16 minutes, 15 to 16 minutes, and I just let them stay in there just a little bit longer. But you can see here are the rolls, and boy, do they smell delicious, you all. And also, I forgot to mention that I added a little bit of monk fruit to my rolls. So depending if you want your rolls sweet or you like the unsweetened rolls, you can add in what you like as far as that goes. But my rolls are good, and you see I added butter on the top, and then I also took a roll and I opened it up and put some butter on the inside. And the only thing that's missing, I wish I had some keto strawberry jam or some keto blueberry jam that I would have made up in my refrigerator, but I haven't done that in a while. I am going to make some just because I want to have a roll with some butter and some keto jelly on it. You know, sometimes when you don't have certain things for a long time and you get an opportunity to have them and still remain within your diet, you can make that a treat for you also. But like I say, I would not add this into my diet on a daily basis, okay? This is something that you can treat yourself to occasionally. But You can have bread and you can have some good, delicious breads on the keto diet. So you see, I've put butter in my roll here, and I'm going to take a bite of this. Oh, it is so good. This is actually one of the best keto rolls that I have made and tasted. I have to come get another biscuit. My husband took my roll. So I'm getting ready to eat this with some butter. But God, these rolls are delicious. You really should try them. I got the recipe from, I believe I'm going to have to look it up to be for sure because I don't want to say the wrong name. But you can go there and get the recipe. But I wanted to try it, and these are really, really delicious. I'm getting ready to go over here and eat my roll. So this recipe came from Keto Focus. So you all check her out over there. And these are her keto rolls. And I tell you, they are really, really delicious. So I just tried the recipe. And you can go over there and get, you can watch her video so that she can get credit for this. But these rolls are delicious. And I just wanted to share that with you. If you want some bread, you can now have some delicious bread in your life. Since I had some keto bread rolls, for breakfast, we had breakfast sandwiches today. We don't do this very often. There was a time when every now and then I'll have a chaffle, but I haven't even had a chaffle in a while. But we had a breakfast sandwich this morning, and on my breakfast sandwich I had egg, I had some melted cheese, I had some bacon, and I had tomato, and I put a little sriracha sauce on that. So a good little breakfast, and I made it open face on each side. So we had a total of 2 eggs with our bacon and a little bit of cheese and then tomato. So you can see there I'm showing you what I have on my sandwich. And then I just put a little sriracha sauce across the top, and I really did enjoy eating it. So here are the keto bread rolls that I have left. And I'll go ahead and wrap these and put these in the refrigerator and save these for tomorrow or for the next day. So my last meal for today is going to be something really, really simple. I'm going to have some keto tacos served on romaine lettuce leaf. And to that, I'm just going to have a little bit of cheese, some salsa, and a little bit of sour cream. So this is going to be a good, easy meal for me. And I also added in 3 baby pickles there on the side also. And drank a little bit of pickle juice to make sure that my electrolytes are okay also. I did have a little bit of cramping last night, I remember, in my legs and my calves. So I hope that you had a good meal today. And if you tried those keto bread rolls, let me know below how they came out and how you liked them. This is Keto Granny saying have a great evening. And remember to stay focused to reach your goals. Concentrate on you and do what you need to do in order to be successful. This is Keto Granny saying you can do it. Let's go.